wanna take it slow. Just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time. I wanna spend some time.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited because I think I'm doing a sit down video today, and it's so exciting because I love to do these sit down videos. If you are new here, where have you been all this while, and why don't you click the subscribe button? And if you are not new, thank you for being on the coolest side of YouTube. Today I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of new immigrants would hear before they land in Canada. For example, you know, I'm a new immigrant. Even though I'm almost 1 year in Canada, I'm still very green. I'm very fresh. I don't know anything. That's why I'm buying a new car. I'm just doing anyhow because I'm new. You know, my eye have not opened. If you're a new immigrant, you must have heard once or twice, even like maybe back in Nigeria or when you first landed, you know, in Canada. And that thing is, do not, under any circumstances, make friends with Nigerians when you land into Canada. Stay away from Nigerians. Like, if you are coming on the road like this and you see a Nigerian going like this, run back. Do not interact, do not mingle with Nigerians. And some of the reasons that I heard was that you need to expand your friendship base, you need to expand your network, you need to make friends with people from other cultures because you would want to like integrate, you know, and learn about other cultures, and also like be friends with real Canadians so that they can show you the way or teach you, you know, things that you don't know, so they can integrate faster and maybe make more money because you'll be open to more opportunities. According to some people, they feel like a lot of jobs in Canada are being taken up by people who have referrals. So, for instance, somebody is working somewhere and a job opportunity opens up in that company. You know, employees would be asked, or that person would be asked to refer, who is an employee, you know, employees would be asked to refer. And then if you know somebody or if you know a lot of people, they can refer you to get the job and everything. That if you get referred, you are like 50% in, like you almost get the job. But I'm here to tell you that that advice does not hold water. That advice is incorrect in some circumstances. It depends on your motive. I always believe that if you are going into something with the wrong motive, one way or the other, your fakeness will show. For me, if I want to make friendships, I don't attach anything to my friendships, my relationships. I believe that having that connection, having that base, having someone that understands me, having someone that I can talk to is enough. I don't need you for money. I don't need you for a job. I don't need you for anything like that, because at the end of the day, that person can see through you. That person can see the reason you are being their friend. Let me tell you something. You see these Canadians, they don't send you. They don't send your papa. They are not. Don't worry. They don't want to be your friend. Because for a grown-up person, most people already have their circle of friends. You know, they already have people that they've grown up with, people that they are comfortable around. So why do you think they want to include you into that circle? Like, why? Even co-worker relationships, a lot of co-worker relationships end in the office. After the office, they don't want to have anything to do with you. After they are done with work for the day, that's the end. Everybody just goes home and everybody just switches off work and become like who they are in their houses. So why do you think they want to include you? The only way somebody else can be friends with you is if they are gaining something from you. And I'm telling you, this is the fact. If they are going to gain something from you, they will do all they can to gain that thing. And after they've gained it, that's the end. That's the end. They've gotten what they want to get from you, and that's it, and they are gone. I have never, like, with all the neighbors, I have loads of neighbors where I live. With all the neighbors I've had and all the brief interactions I've had, I have never had like an interaction that led to some sort of friendship or the other. Because why? People are busy. If they ask you to come out for tea, coffee, or for lunch, you're going to be paying. You'll be paying. So do you have money to be looking for those kinds of friends that you'll be paying up and down? You'll be paying up and down. At the end of the day, you will waste your money going out on all these things and you won't gain anything in return. Like you're not going to gain anything. This is not to say that people don't make friendships with people from other races here in Canada. But if that's your motive, like my problem is the motive. Coming in with the motive that you want to gain from them, you want to rip them off, you want them to refer you for jobs, you want them, it's not that easy. You have to have spent a lot of time building that friendship before it starts to yield anything for you in any way. So when they say do not make friends with Nigerians, I've come to realize that a lot of people have fallen into the wrong type of Nigerians. And there are wrong types of people with every race anywhere you go in the world. What even gives you the confidence that if you make friends with somebody who is outside of your race, it's going to go well for you? It might still go badly for you. Why don't you make friends with someone that you can still report in the village? You can still call their family members and tell them what they've done. My experience with Nigerians here in Canada has been exceptional. I'm going to give a lot of examples. Number one, Nigerians are very helpful. Nigerians are actually great people outside of Nigeria. There are even great Nigerians inside of Nigeria. Because no, it's not from that inside Nigeria that we came outside. There are nice, kind-hearted, great people inside this country. But this doesn't mean that they are not also people that have their motive. They want to sell something to you. They want you to come to their church. For instance, they want you to buy. These insurance people, they are one of the people that they will just be friends with you, but they want you to buy insurance. They want you to buy insurance. They believe that you have something and maybe your lifestyle fits their family's lifestyle. So that's why they would continue that friendship with you. They are very nice. Like there was a day we went to Costco, my husband and we were standing on the line to check out. We met a Nigerian couple. The way they spoke and the way we spoke, we just looked at each other. I'm like, "You are Nigerian?" They were like, "Yes, we are Nigerian." And that was how we started talking. At that time, we hadn't bought our car yet. So we were going to go outside, book an Uber and all that, and then take our things and go home. But they were like, no, like they just came out to stroll around and they came to buy some books, like educational materials for their kids. So we can just follow them and they'll drop us off. And they came and they dropped us off right in front of our house with all our shopping. And they also got us, like the wife also went to where they sell like stuff in Costco. They sell food in Costco. So she went to buy some food. So we were just in the car, eating, gisting. They knew we were new, So we were gisting and they were talking about their experience. We were talking about our own experience so far. It was such a great conversation and they actually helped us. We felt so good to see our fellow countrymen, and the way they treated us was just amazing. Until today, we are still family friends. We still go to their house. They came to my house when I had Annette. They brought gifts. They're just great people, And I would say I've benefited from that friendship because I have... The point where I met them was a point where we were both trying to find our footing in Canada. We were new. So seeing people that would understand the things that we say, would understand our mannerisms, would understand everything, they understand where we are coming from. It's just so soothing, and it's just something that I wouldn't want to ignore or miss for the world just because somebody somewhere is telling me don't make friends in Nigeria because they had a bad experience. We have other families like that here in Canada that are like our friends, like family friends. We come to each other's houses, we host barbecues, we host parties. There's just something about having a group of people that just understand. That's just it. They just understand. They just get you when you say certain things. And they would always have your back. The fact that they're Nigerian doesn't mean they will backstab you or anything. They would always have your back. Now, the other side to it is that sometimes they are giving you advice but that advice is actually discouraging in some way. Now, they are saying it not because they want to discourage you, but they want to open your eyes to the realities of being a new immigrant in Canada. And most of the time, they're talking from their own experience. So they are saying the things that they want or the things that they know. It might not be your own experience. For instance, we went for a barbecue one day, and then somebody was talking about how he almost, like, he was searching for a job for like 3-4 months. He didn't get a job. The money they came with was depleting, and so he needed something. He had to sustain his family. They had to pay rent. They had to eat, and they came with children. Those children, they needed to continue going to daycare while they were searching for jobs and trying to make money. So the wife told him that we don't have money. What are we going to do? Is this how we are going to come and fail in Canada? Like, we don't have money. Nothing is happening. Nobody is calling us back, like, for jobs and everything. There was just so much, going on. He made a decision that he was going to go join these construction laborers. They have a lorry or something a bus that comes to pick them up in the morning, something like that. So if you are ready, you just go and they pay you minimum wage, for the hours that you work and everything. So the next day, he said he was going to go and join them. Meanwhile, of course, he had interviews and everything, but nothing was forthcoming. Everyone was just quiet. So on the morning that he was supposed to go and join them, that was when he got an offer letter from a tech company. And that was how his life changed, his journey changed. And till today, I can never forget that, because he was really sad. Like, he is a professional from Nigeria. He never expected that this was what his story was going to be like. Going to go and carry pom-pom. They carry pom-pom for this place. So notice, it's not, all that glitters is not gold. They carry pom-pom. So it was like, this is not what he didn't even do this thing in Nigeria. So why will he come and do it here? But he had to. Like, he had already programmed himself that he was going to do that because he had to feed his family. So he told us that story. Because my husband is someone that, number one, he cannot carry pom-pom. Number two, anything that is like stress, Innocent does not want to hear. Innocent does not want to see stress. Even me, if I start stressing myself, he doesn't want to see me stress myself. Not talk of him. Like, anything that concerns stress, count him out of it. Anything that concerns suffering, just remove his name. Anything that concerns inconvenience, just delete him from it. So he was telling this type of person, who is my husband, this thing, and he was like scared. He was like, I can't do this. I can't even condition my mind to say I want to go and do like that kind of job. And there are other people who have done these types of like hard back-breaking work in Canada, working in warehouses, working overnight, like call center role. They're not easy at all. It's not easy at all, but they had to do it. And today, most of them are better for it. They've gotten better jobs. Their lives are way better and everything. So they will tell you those stories just because they want to manage your expectations. And my husband, you can't manage his expectation. You cannot help him to manage it. He knows what he wants and how he wants to go about it. So it's very difficult to like condition his mind. But he did not like that story because he felt like it was discouraging. At that point, he was still searching for something in Canada. He was still searching for a job. So it was a bit discouraging because he was applying for like high roles, high paying roles and everything. And hearing that story based on what what he told the person that he was applying for, the person told him that story, so based on that, he felt like this person was discouraging him. But there was one thing he also said, that I'm not sad at this person, I'm not angry at this person. I really like the guy. I like the fact that he told me this, but this story is not for me. But people would not know which story is for you because they don't know you, they just met you. So this is one of the things I'm talking about. And this is one of the reasons people are saying, oh, do not mingle with Nigerians. Then there was another person also whom we were discussing with too about this job thing. And the guy was like, it's been 3 months and you've not gotten anything. Like, okay, what kind of roles are you applying for? My husband said was applying for VP, director, this, that. Like all these big roles. The guy was like, do not stop applying for those type of roles. Stop applying for those. Why don't you start from, the scratch? Why don't you do an internship? Why don't you start from this like rock bottom? Then you build your way to the top. So my husband also did not like those types because it was coming from all those people. So he was not liking those types of advice because to him it was discouraging. To me too, it was discouraging because I felt like, wait, do you really have to, you really do have to start from scratch here, like for real? And the reason why I was even saying it and it was discouraging to me is because the type of experience that we have is international experience. We've worked across Africa, and some of our jobs that we've done when we're still in Nigeria were even extended to Europe and America, that's United States of America. So we felt like, why can't that experience be considered when a recruiter looks at our CV? Just imagine that we got here and we started saying, oh, we're not going to relate with Nigerians, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that, we're not going to do that. We're not going to have the community that we have now. Right now, we are planning barbecues, outings, things that we can do, to enjoy ourselves here. People are like, my friends are already texting me, like people are not already texting me, like, what are we doing? No, I'm hosting a barbecue. Are you going to host a barbecue? And all that, like, that's how life should be. I'm not even missing Nigeria because I have a community of Nigerians that I can always fall back on, ask them stuff, ask them questions and stuff. Like, when we got here, you guys already watched the video where I explained how I got this house that I'm currently in. It was a Nigerian that helped me. When I gave birth to my daughter, my mom did not come. It was a Nigerian that helped me bathe her for the first few days when I was too tired to do anything. A Nigerian who lived around here was coming to my house every night at 7 p.m. without fail to bathe my baby and to bathe me too. She would bathe my baby would fall asleep, then she would say, she would bathe me too. She would press my tummy and do omugwo for me before going back to her own house. And she brought gifts for me. Like, if you guys, I didn't show you guys the gifts that was given to me when I had Annette. I had loads of gifts. I had a lot of diapers, wipes, toys, like a lot, clothes, even clothes. The lady I do like goat meat sharing from, she gave me a whole box of brand new clothes with the label still on it. Like, she gave me a lot of things. I was like, what's this love? What's this love? This is so much. It was too much. So my advice to you is that if you come here thinking that you need to segregate yourself from Nigerians, maybe you are too good to relate with Nigerians, you are only shooting yourself in the leg. You are just doing yourself. You are not doing anybody. Because nobody, do you know what? The funny thing is, nobody's going to send you. You think someone's going to send you. Nobody actually will send you. Because we don't know you. We don't know you. We don't know you. So just be careful when you are relating with anybody of any descent. It doesn't have anything to do with where the person is coming from. It just has to do with the individuality, the person himself or herself. That's how you deal with people. Another thing is that when you relate with Nigerians and you are in a community of Nigerians, you can see what is possible. You can see how they are getting very good jobs, not minimum wage jobs. I'm talking about 6-figure jobs. You can see how they are running businesses that is generating income enough to take care of their families. You can see how they are making good investments, buying houses, buying cars. I know a family in this Canada, they own 5 properties. They've been in Canada for just 7 years, but they own 5 properties now. 5 properties. Plus the one they are living in is theirs. They have 4 other, even the one they are living in is also an investment property because they are renting out the basements. They have 4 other properties. This is just one. The other one, again, they also have multiple properties. The husband sells cars. And in this same Canada, and then you tell yourself you're not going to mingle. Nobody send you. If you like, come here, don't mingle with us. That's your problem. They share job opportunities. A couple of times, people have sent us some people's CVs to say, oh, if you see anything, you can just let this person know. This person is actually searching for job. Multiple times, and people have gotten jobs through that. So if it's the connection that you are so concerned about, you will see it, you will get it from Nigerians. They are more predisposed to help you than people from other nationalities. You can see what's possible. You can see that you can do it. You can be successful. You can make it. When you see people of your kind also making it, let their achievements not be a source of worry to you, or don't be jealous of their achievement. Don't think that they are trying to show off or anything. They are showing you what is possible. If you have that kind of mindset, then you should be good. Even if you've not gotten a job yet, there are some people that will tell you horror stories. They will tell you how they were carrying pom-pom, they were working in Walmart, they were working somewhere, they were suffering and everything. But there are also some people who are going to really encourage you. They would send you links to jobs. They would call you to ask you how you're faring, if you need anything. A lot of people told us, if you need anything, call us. But we were like, if we need anything, we call you, will you answer? But funny enough, if you need anything, you call them, they will help you. Nigerians can borrow you money. But you see other people, they can't borrow you money. I'm not saying I didn't borrow money, but I'm just telling you, Nigerians can actually borrow you money. They can help you. But you are in your house, you say you not mingle with Nigerians. You're on your own. Stay there and be thinking that Nigerians are just here to eat you. They don't care about you. In Canada, a lot of people that are here in Canada are professionals. So they have the experience, knowledge. There's just something that comes with going to school, right? So the person just has common sense because the person went to school. So it's not like, I'm sorry, but it's not like people who run away to the UK or some other European countries. Some of them are not educated. So the way they act, maybe because they've seen small money now, they begin to act like they are heaven and earth. When you call them, when you get to the airport, hello, uncle, you're supposed to come and pick me. You say, I'm sorry, I've left Luxembourg. I'm now in Finland. Because I saw a story of one lady who was in the UK who was complaining about how a Nigerian family came down to the UK, and then the person who promised to pick them up stopped receiving, their calls and everything. I don't know the backstory. I don't know, but if you promise to pick people up, why don't you just pick them up? Like our friend picked us up. So why don't you just, if they said, if you promised, why don't you? It's rare in Canada for people to land and then somebody has promised to pick you and the person doesn't come. It's very rare because a lot of people who come down to Canada, they come with money. They have your proof of funds. They come with money. Most of them have already rented houses or they've already booked Airbnb where they're going to stay. A lot of Canada immigrants who are coming in through express entry, not visiting visa, express entry, they have money. They're not going to be a liability to you or to anybody. I'm always open to picking up people at the airport. I'm always open to answering questions and helping out people, putting myself out there, just so that I can be of help to some people. Nobody has ever been a burden to me. They always know what they want. They always know. They come with their money. They don't need my assistance in that way. So I hope that what I have told you today has helped you reshape your mindset when it comes to Nigerians here in Canada. We are nice people. We are sweet. We like enjoyment, especially in summer. We like enjoyment, barbecues. We expose you. We show you what's possible. The connection you're looking for, we have it. A lot of Nigerians here in Canada are holding high positions here. Yes, they are holding high position. If you think you have money, there's somebody that has more money than you somewhere. And don't listen to people who say, stay away from Nigerians. I don't think that's a good advice. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. If you really enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, I would need you guys to let me know what you want me to talk about on this channel, either as a sit down video or as a vlog, and I will try my hardest best to shoot those videos for you guys. Okay, I need your suggestions. Please leave those suggestions in the comment section. Leave those suggestions in the comment section and I will get around shooting those videos. I want to know what you guys want to see from my channel. I realize I've never asked that before, and I don't think that's right because I'm here to, show you guys and entertain you guys, right? So let me see and let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll try my best to fit it into my schedule and shoot those videos for you guys, okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you really love this video, do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, I will see you in my next one. Bye.